Grumpy Gavin plays Xcom Enemy Unknown. Ooh, it's a mystery.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Grumpy Gavin, and today we are returning to Xcom Enemy Unknown. Let's see here. If I remember right, last time we played the story mission where we invaded the enemy stronghold and captured one, or no. Oh god. I've given away what's about to happen, haven't I? Oh no. What have I done? Anyway, let's look at our countries here. As you can see, all of Africa, as well as Argentina and China and, like, all of Asia. Well, I'm about to lose some countries here. They're in panic mode, and I've got to get them back. And, let's see. What am I doing now? I'm looking at the event list. I have a council report in 3 days, but my satellite is coming in 9 days. The satellite's how I get money and how I reduce panic in those countries. Over here, I have gotten my extra squad size. I've got 2 new guys here, Captain Delgato and Captain Perez. They need names, folks. Get down in those comments and give me a name to name these guys with, because I gotta start using them. They are both the Assault class, by the way, if that helps you come up with anything. In any case, I have countries that are about to leave me in 3 days because they're in a total panic. They're in a tizzy, if you will. I also have a new person here, Sergeant Neuromancer. Has gotten a nickname, Felix the Neuromancer. Here we see Alex Jones. Recently have discovered who Alex Jones is in real life, but we're just gonna stay away from that. Let's see here. It looks like I'm actually beginning the story mission, Assault the Alien Base. As I was saying, in 3 days when that council report happens, the countries that are in super panic mode, they're gonna leave me. They leave at the end of the month when they get super panic, and I can't get my satellites up in time in order to reduce their panic. So, the only option left to me is to advance the story. And hopefully the panic will be reduced when I do this story mission.
Thanks to Dr. Vollin's research and some clever developments done in engineering, this skeleton key should allow you to breach the alien compound. We've only got one chance to make this work, though, so let's make sure we do it right.
Identify and capture the base commander if possible. So that's the base I'm going to be assaulting. Let's do this. Let's do this. Okay, press the button. There we go. Okay, sweet. There we go. Alright, we got a new kind of, new cutscene to watch. Instead of, filing out of the back of the dropship, they rope in from the upwards direction. I like how it incorporates the guns that they actually are equipped with in the cutscenes.
God only knows what they're doing to these people.
It doesn't happen so much in newer games.
To blow them to hell. Get moving.
But in older games, it always looks so weird. You're equipped with, a rocket launcher,
so far we don't have visual
and then you walk into a cutscene and your character is using a rifle, and you're like, where'd my rocket launcher go?
They're probably moving into position as we speak.
Okay, so we're moving forward here a bit. We got all of our guys. We're going nice and slow, hitting up our overwatches, doing, all the little covering fire and stuff. Pubart Rotor. We're going to have Pubes. He's going to be running ahead now. Running.
Well, it looks like we found where they've been taking the abductees, but that still doesn't explain what the purpose of all this is.
Yes, what indeed is the purpose of abducting people? I don't know, but I'm gonna play Overwatch. I've actually decided to stop playing Overwatch. The actual game itself. It's simply just it's a very toxic game in my experience, especially when you get to the upper levels of the meta and play. I think I was in like the middle of Platinum or something. But even playing Quick Play, just people that I've known and people that I would have never thought would act a certain way got very toxic regarding this game in Quick Play. Regardless, let's return to XCOM. More Overwatch, okay. XCOM really wants me to play Overwatch. Alien activity, what do we got going on here? Something is happening. Something I learned are the noises that they make, even if you can't see them, you can sort of identify what kind of creatures they are by the noises they make. I haven't quite nailed it down yet. I don't quite know which ones are which. But maybe you do. Maybe you do. Let me know below in the comments. Quickly, though, because we're about to find out. But yes, just moving forward very cautiously. I'd rather not lose anybody in this mission. Not that I've ever lost anybody before. That would be silly. I've never lost anybody. Didn't lose my whole team. That never happened. Yeah, we're gonna send Dale Dimmadome running forward, as he is prone to do. Okay, so this is telling me that they're coming from over there.
What's making that noise?
That's always it's a nice little feature. That's the noise of the alien. But that's a nice little feature telling you where you hear the noise from, so that, you know, if you're missing one alien, you know, you can always find it instead of having to search through the entire level to find the alien. It looks like Felix the Neuromancer is going to be doing some running and gunning. And here we go. We have found the aliens. Now these guys are some of the scariest people in the game. But in this particular situation, we are quite literally shooting fish in a barrel, as you'll find out in a few seconds. Also, having like multiple people shoot Overwatch at the same time is just so satisfying. Yes, our assault guy does not have a shotgun, but instead has a laser rifle, sorry. And here I contemplate firing a rocket with Pubert Rotor. Another satisfying thing to do in this game is to fire a rocket at a large group of enemies, but I think I decide not to. And instead, I will move forward. I will move forward, and then shoot. Yeah, no, yes, shoot him. Yes, I will. Yes, I will shoot him. Excellent. Yes, he has gone down. What do we got here? This is Dale Dimmadome. He is also going to be running and gunning.
Hunt him down.
Yes, hunt them down indeed. Yes, we'll move up there. Wonderful bit of high ground. I'm not sure why the enemies design their assault base like this. It's so easy to have an invading force take advantage of that. Not only that high ground, but look at this. This is my fish in a barrel thing right here. He doesn't have the pathfinding ability to get anywhere near me. These spider guys are not smart enough to figure out that they have to go around. And they have no guns with which to shoot because they are, in fact, spiders. And if spiders had guns... If spiders had guns, guys. Oh my. Here we have Church Bugle McFizzlederp throwing a scanning grenade. Is pretty much the only thing he can do on his turn when he decides to move, because I did not give him the running and gunning ability that Paco the Spicy Taco has. 2 points for saying his name correctly on the first try. I swear it was the first try. I didn't go back and edit anything. And once again, the game shows me where the enemy is ish in that general direction. I believe these are some new enemies, but we're going to go ahead and shoot them before their introduction anyway, and naturally we'll miss because, you know, why not? I believe it was last video, Dale Dimmadome shot a guy when I did not put him on Overwatch, and I found out why. I have an ability on Dale that says anybody that gets within, I think, 4 squares of him gets shot. Just straight up. It's like the greatest thing in the game. It works well with the assault class, where they just run forward and shoot everything. This is where I found out, because they're robots, you cannot stun them with the taser, so I decided to shoot him instead with a shotgun. But yeah, the assault class, they have some really great abilities. Just anybody who gets within 4 squares of you, blammo. And I think they can do it any number of times. As long as they have ammunition in their gun, they can do it. Yeah, good luck shooting through that staircase there. Ooh. Was that Paco? No, that was Felix the Neuromancer, I think, trying to shoot through a staircase. Pubert Rotor, on the other hand, will have better luck than Felix. I guess Pubert's just a better shot than Felix the Neuromancer. I guess, you know, that's just how it is. And here we have Paco, the spicy taco, also attempting to be a better shot than Felix the Neuromancer. Paco is, of course, a very spicy taco, so he will be able to take down the spiders. Simply due to sheer spiciness. What do we have here? Bodie McBoatface. I believe she will be acting as medic for this team, although, frankly, since she's doing up to 8 damage, the best way to be a medic is to kill anything that could hurt your friends. And she has perfected the technique of shooting through a staircase, of which Felix the Neuromancer needs more practice. Better luck next time, Felix. Let's see, Alien's turn. We got some people moving in, more of them robots. I think now, yes, this is where they get to introduce the robots with their first ever cutscene. If I remember right, these guys are like the fixer bots. They usually accompany the cyber disc or the flying saucer Spider-Man things that we'll probably see next week, if I remember correctly.
What could they possibly be storing in those tanks?
Yes, what indeed. Yes, Felix the Neuromancer will be shooting at the robot with his Wazer-Rifle. And that will, yes, drone beam, I believe they're called. And here we have Church. Bugle McFizzlederp, in fact, misses, which will typically happen when you do not fire your gun. However, Church has a new ability. I believe he's a colonel in this mission, and he has the ability to fire twice. An absolutely insane ability. Although I suppose in this case it's only firing once, but here he will be using his battle scanner again in order to help his teammates find some enemies or just trigger another
I didn't want to believe
halfway
it,
cutscene.
but it's clear the aliens have been experimenting on the abductees.
Oh,
What could they be hoping to accomplish through this?
I don't know, maybe they're creating more aliens? Okay, we got something going on over there. We're gonna have Church and Paco the Taco stay behind and provide covering fire from this wonderful vantage point, especially with Church's special ability to be able to, he can increase his range in order to hit targets that his friends can see. Paco the Taco, however, cannot do that, therefore he will have to move up, because he cannot expand his range, the range of his sniper rifle, to encompass that of his friends. And here we've moved up a bit further, and we have encountered the enemy. The most generic looking of aliens. Dale Dimmadome, of course, is unsatisfied, but since he can't hit anything with a shotgun at that range. Uh-oh. We got some of the big guys, the Mutons, which rhyme with croutons. Good luck taking cover, Muton brothers, because you are too big to take cover. Pubert Rotor, on the other hand, with his excellent haircut, will be throwing a grenade. Probably? Maybe. Yes? No? Here we go. He will throw an alien grenade, which does more damage than a regular frag, and it will destroy their cover as well. An excellent mechanic in this game. Fortnite could learn a thing or two. And Bodie McBoatface will take advantage of that and do 12 damage to a Muton. An insane amount of damage. And Church, who is watching his friends, is providing covering fire with his ridiculous range and Overwatch. However, no, there is no however. He will succeed at dealing damage. I don't think he actually killed him, though, which is not good for Pubert, who takes 7 damage, quite a bit. Not good for Pubert at all. Dale Dimmadome, once again, displaying his reaction abilities, or lack thereof. Yes, never mind. Now, luckily, the game has decided to be nice and not gang up on one person and instead spread the damage out amongst my team. I will, of course, take advantage of this by killing the game and all of its people. Yeah, he could have easily destroyed Pubert Rotor, who has, in fact, backed up and gotten away from the spider and once again displayed his lack of accuracy. Paco the Spicy Taco. He will, of course, make up for Pubert's ineptitude by shooting and killing the spider. I think I may change Paco's nickname to Spider Killer. Although, frankly, Paco the Spicy Taco is pretty hard to... It's pretty hard to, you know, do any better than that. And here we will see Dale Dimmadome is going to attempt to stun the alien. Will he succeed with a 70% chance to hit? No, he will not.
Damn it. Permission to use
Probably
a real
should.
gun, sir.
Permission to use a real gun. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Now look at this guy. And now your alien is diamonds.
Dead and gone.
Okay. Yes, I've recently discovered that if you tase the aliens, you will get their weapons. I have discovered this after researching, I think, plasma weapons. Certain types of plasma weapon research will say in its notes that you can pick up enemy plasma weapons. But every time I would kill an enemy, their weapon would explode, so obviously you couldn't do that. Therefore, the only answer is to tase them. So in the future videos, you'll probably see me investing in some tasers to give to my assault characters, in an hope to save money by stealing guns. I mean, save money by stealing guns. Now, Dale Dimmadome,
Damn it.
I always put this guy on Overwatch, but man, his line of sight that he considers within range of his video game-esque shotgun is a little suspect. Video games, of course, always seem to underestimate shotguns and overestimate pistols in terms of their range. And here we go with more Overwatch. Pubert Rotor, will he hit? Yes, he will, and oh wow, that was excellent. I approve, and the game will have a little freak out there. Oh, taking a sneaky shot, we have Felix the Neuromancer once again failing to shoot through solid objects with his Wazer rifle. The Thin Man. I think this is the only enemy so far that I have yet to tase and interrogate. It's just been so long since I played the game, I simply forgot. Oh no, we're gonna be taking a hit. Who did they hit? Who is that? I can't quite tell. Felix the Neuromancer taking another shot, this time making up for past failures. And here we have Pubart Rotor once again missing. Doesn't matter though, because as long as he can help his friends hit the target with hollow targeting, or in this case, Bodie McBoatface will simply toss her bedazzled smoke grenade. And more healing for our friends. I think that's Dale. I think that was Dale that got hit last round. He's definitely taking a lot of damage. Here we go. Paco, the spicy taco, rising up through the ranks to defeat his enemies. Will he hit? Yes. Yes, he will. I do like how when you kill the floaters, especially if they're in motion, after you shoot them, they will continue their forward motion. It's a nice little touch that the game added, you know, for all of its glitches and sort of buggy nature. I shouldn't say buggy, it's not too bad. Oh, and one of those floaters has jetpacked into the sky, careening towards my back line, sneaking up on my snipers, but little did he realize that Church, Bugle McFizzlederp, as an alternative weapon. The Plasma Pistol, ladies and gentlemen, not to be confused with the almost useless Halo Plasma Pistol. This is the kind of Plasma Pistol that destroys your enemies. Although, to be fair, that noob combo in Halo 2, whew, boy, that noob combo. Uh-oh. We are provoking some Overwatch from the enemy, but luckily our lightning reflexes, another ridiculously almost overpowered ability for the assault class, proves its worth in investing. Here we now attempt to move up on the lone remaining Thin Man. Can we take him? Pubart Rotor, of course, playing it ultra safe by simply moving back and forth around the door, being joined by Paco the Spicy Taco. What will the Thin Man do? He will be shot by Paco the he will be missed by somebody, and then missed by Paco the Taco, and my screen has gone dark. Is anybody else gonna take a shot? No? Okay, continue moving, Mr. Thin Man. Feel free to... Oh, we have another Overwatch. It's Pubert Rotor. Can he make the shot? Yes, Pubert Rotor with the lucky shot for the game-winning kill. No, the game is still going. Very well, carry on. The game is still going as we move forward into the last section of the enemy base. We have Dale Dimmadome, heir to the Dimsdale Dimmadome throne. Ah, crap, I said I wasn't going to make that joke anymore. Well, whatever. Oh, we have two enemies here, more Thin Men, not to be confused with Thin Mints, which are slightly delicious. These guys have some great legs. They gotta do like crazy squats or something. Did I already make that joke? feel like I did with Jake the dog. Regardless, we're going to exercise an ability called Flush, where we, even though we missed, we force them to move from cover, thus exposing them to overwatching snipers who may or may not hit, despite not actually firing any lasers. Church has proven his worth with the invisible laser beam. Excellent work, Church. And here we have Bodie McBoatface moving up to practice her voodoo magic. Voodoo, hoodoo, you do. Yes, here we go. Is this Felix the Neuromancer? Finally perfecting his ability to shoot through solid objects with his laser rifle. Excellent work. Felix the Neuromancer, excellent work. Indeed. Now then, we have, yep, these guys are moving forward. Alien activity. Yes, we're moving. Yes, We will continue to move in various directions. We're gonna move there. Yep,
It almost looks like a larger version of the sectoid, but something is different.
Yeah, that health bar.
What is that energy? That alien is clearly different from the others. It's wielding a power unlike anything we've previously encountered.
Dr. Valen, calm down. It's just a color palette swap. Veterans of JRPGs are familiar with this concept, as am I. The color palette swap is, of course, a way to use previously established enemy caricatures. Oh, look at that damage. All the hit points down to the very last one. What an excellent way to tase somebody. Will we do it? No. No, we will not tase. Uh-oh, that was the enemy commander.
Now that we've kept
Oh, no, oh yes, my sound died here because I was looking at an achievement.
the aliens are running out of secrets.
It's imperative that we begin the research as soon as possible.
Now that we've captured this device, we should probably be expecting the aliens to pursue us more aggressively. I doubt losing it was part of their plan.
I believe it was at this point I discovered that I could have, or rather I remembered I could have captured the alien. That's right, I didn't realize that was the commander, so I decided to restart the game to see how the ending would change if I could capture him. Unfortunately, it seems as though he's panicked. Dale Dimmadome, he's informed Dale that he no longer is the heir to the Dale Dimmadome fortune, and Dale, of course, panicked and shot him. Here we have Paco, the spicy taco, just a little too spicy. He attempted to disable the commander and unfortunately killed him with his spiciness. Finally, third time's the charm, ladies and gentlemen. We have tased the commander.
Turning the tide. Now that we've captured their device, the aliens are running out of secrets.
It's imperative that we begin the research as soon as possible.
Now that we've captured this device, we should probably be expecting the aliens to pursue us more aggressively.
So
I doubt losing it was part of
I believe
their
this
plan.
ending, this dialogue ending was the same.
This is Big Sky. The rubber's on the road and the kids are in the back.
Yeah, the cutscenes that you got from
Roger that, Voodoo 3-1.
either killing
See
the
you
commander
inside.
or tasing the
Central
commander, both of the cutscenes were the same. There were no differences that I found in the cutscenes and in the dialogue. The obvious difference, of course, is that now I can interrogate the commander and unlock new research benefits and blah, blah,
Something
blah.
wrong, Doctor?
Don't you think a victory celebration is a bit premature at this juncture?
We just neutralized their central command. We've got no other alerts on the entire system, and we took out their leader. In my book, that's a win, Doctor.
Ugh, these pathetic farm boys, they know nothing of junctures and neutralizations and other large words that I, Grumpy Gavin, am familiar with. I swear. I am, I swear. I already said that. Very well, carry on. Good morning, Doctor.
Commander, I'm glad to see that I'm not the only one who understands this war isn't over.
Oh yes, I understand.
The existence of this artifact, which we believe to be a communication device
Really?
of some kind, begs the question. If the sectoid commander was the alien leader, then who or what was it communicating
That
with?
is a
I
question.
believe this is indeed the same creature we encountered when we made first contact with the aliens. As we have observed, it is somehow capable of using its mind as a weapon. If we were to study this specimen's brain tissue, Perhaps we might be able to adapt this ability for our own purposes.
You're using a lot of big words, Doc. Why don't you just tell me that it's alien Professor Xavier? Alright, everybody knows who Professor X is. You know, Patrick Stewart or that other guy, whose name I forget. Anyway, we got this new objective here. I'm not going to do it for a while, probably. Oh, and Felix, the Neuromancer, has gotten promoted. We can either do flush or rapid fire. Take 2 shots, quick succession, negative the aim. Yes, we're going to do that, because as wonderful as flush has worked out for Dale Dimmadome, I feel like the other ability's better.
Certainly seem to have a knack for capturing alien subjects alive. I only hope they realize how important their work is in relation to ours. Please, pass on my gratitude to our forces.
I am, of course, going to go with the save where I managed to tase the commander, because...
Remember, we will be watching.
I will remember, faceless man. Obviously going with the tase one. And here you can see the panic levels have dropped by 2 around the board. And now I'm going to be launching up some satellites. That mission dropped the panic level of all the countries by 2, I think, which was excellent. It was exactly what I needed.
Satellite launched.
I have launched a satellite over, I think, Nigeria, which is in Africa, I have been informed. There are no interceptors to cover it, though. I put up another satellite. Some other place, maybe Egypt. I missed it. And now I'm going to take my... I'm going to be taking my extra Ravens, and nope, I'm gonna not do that yet. I'm going to build more satellites. Yes, pretty sure I transferred. Yeah, satellite up. No, did I do the transfer? Got an incoming transmission.
We are extremely impressed with the progress of the Xcom project thus far, Commander.
God, I love this voice actor.
Your recent results were beyond our expectations.
Yeah, you guys thought I was gonna lose Asia and Africa, didn't you?
This council makes lightly.
That's right. Pay up. Pay up. I have, of course, made...
We will be in touch, Commander.
And I will be waiting, faceless man. Ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned for more episodes of Grumpy Gavin every Monday and Friday. And as always, peace out, Girl Scout.
I hope you die in a botched surgery, 'cause I don't like you.